May I congratulate you on your victory, on your greatest
Thank you.
victory.
Thank you very much for congratulations. There has been this hybrid war against our government from early on. And mainly it comes from Serbia and Russia, but also from some of their elements within Kosovo. So hybrid war, disinformation and this. Second was irrational promises of the opposition, who were sort of flirting with a hybrid war. And third is some oligarchs in our country, especially one of them, who owns a TV station and so on. And
what do you think about last elections? I think I heard what is going on with you said, and I know what is going with the special ambassador Grenels.
All these 4 years against me. He was instrumental in overthrowing my government first time. In 2020, I was the only government which was overthrown during pandemic. And now he has been very much aligning with opposition. He has a very first degree, first order class something big award in Belgrade as a diplomat. So it's not okay to receive that kind of order from an authoritarian country and to pretend to be neutral even. He has a new job now. His job is like Kennedy Institution, leading some Kennedy Institution in US, where he has to deal with values, US values. I think President Trump would put it against drag or something, you know, against LGBTIQ, you know, even though he's himself gay. So Mr. Grenell, he is himself gay, and he got.
You know that I'm a gay. You know that I'm a gay.
No, I don't.
I'm an open gay, so it means that I'm against him. And so.
Yeah, he is. I will just find out. I'm sorry for this, but it was a shock to all of us, the position that he has been given. You know, it's so Donald Trump saying, "I'm pleased to announce that Rick Grenell will serve as the interim executive director of the Kennedy Center. Rick shares my vision for a golden age of American arts and culture and will be overseeing the daily operations of the center. No more drag shows or other anti-American propaganda. Only the best."
For me, is the main goal to shut down Russia.
Well, I agree fully, because we are not going to have peace in Europe, none of us, with expansionistic, imperialistic Russia. This is a no-go.
Yeah.
And we in the Balkans are fragile. Moldova is fragile because we in the Balkans are not part of NATO yet, and we want to become part of NATO as soon as possible. But there are these 4 non-recognizers within NATO: Spain, Romania, Slovakia, and Greece.
But you know that there are some problems with Slovakia and with Fico and another people in Romania.
Yes. Yes, it's true. And they are becoming this populist right-wing kind of countries because of so much of hybrid war and so much of disinformation, you know. So
yeah,
I'm quite worried. I hope that things will get better with new European Commission, but otherwise, I think we are losing a lot of time by not uniting more firmly and more in action mode against Kremlin. I think that Ukraine should have been provided better and more equipment, military equipment, to fight and win. I think that for these 3 years, you know, more could have been done, and still more can be done. Ukraine was the struggle, the battle where the supremacy of Western democratic military force should show itself, you know. So I remember in the early 80s, Taliban's in Afghanistan getting weapons from US to kick out Soviet Union, you know?
Yeah.
So even Taliban's were getting so much equipment until they kicked out Soviet Union. And now Ukraine should kick out Russian Federation. But for that end...
So you compare Ukraine and Taliban, right?
No, I'm not comparing them two. I'm just saying that it is very important to get sophisticated weapon against Russia. And I'm just saying that even the Taliban's horrible militant organization, you know, criminal organization, even they, 4 decades ago, were getting a lot of American equipment and weapons against Soviet Union. Rightly so, you know, like US wanted to get rid of Soviet Union, US helped liberate Afghanistan, even though those weapons ended up in the wrong kinds of hands. In Ukraine, you have a democratic government. They should be provided with everything what they need and ask for. This is what I'm saying. We are purchasing weapons from US, from UK, from Croatia, from Turkey, and we are going to build a factory of ammunition in Kosovo. This is what we are going to do. To produce ammunition. We are buying a lot, but we want to also produce.
So preparing in a global war?
Preparing to join NATO, to strengthen our army, and to make our adversary, Serbia, to think twice before they attack us again, because they have been attacking several times us in previous centuries. We need to get stronger.
The question that were in my list is problem with pipeline Ibar-Lepenats.
Yes, they blew it up, but we repaired it.
But who was behind it?
I think it was Serbia, maybe also Russia, but Serbia for sure.
Are you sure?
Yes. There are so many elements that show in that direction that this Radojcic group is behind.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What do you think about support of USAID? Trump is going to shut down this program.
Well, USAID has been very helpful to us, but it's like 25 years of strong and tight cooperation. But now, I don't know. New administration, new stances. It's very important to remove these measures against Kosovo and also to help us get into Council of Europe and into NATO. Becoming members of EU, it will take time. But Council of Europe and NATO, I think, can be done much, much faster. And we have already passed in the Parliamentary Assembly of Council of Europe.
What do you think about protests in Belgrade? I think that many people from Western countries are ready to remove Vučić from his place.
Yes, but democratic opposition in Serbia, in the form of this students' mass movement, is not receiving sufficient support from EU and US. They should support them more.
So what is your proposal? How to resolve the question?
The proposal is to get rid of a regime in Serbia who is pro-Russian, and to have Serbia recognize Kosovo. Serbia must recognize Kosovo. And but there is not enough pressure on Belgrade from the West on that.
What about Serbian list part?
Well, their de facto leader, de facto president is Milan Radojcic, who is a criminal. And he has assassinated He has assassinated our police sergeant.
But if he is a criminal, you could shut down him.
He's in Serbia. I cannot arrest him in Serbia. We have had two big problems. One is the Serbia's aggressive policy. And on the other hand, we have the problems that we have had with corruption. Well, in Brussels, we need these measures against Kosovo to be removed. You know that we have these measures.